Hi guys, Cynthia here. Thank you so much for coming back to my channel. If you are new to my channel, hit that subscribe button. It is absolutely free. If you're not new to my channel, hi guys, thank you so much for coming back. There's also a bell down there that if you hit the bell, then you'll be notified anytime I put up a new video, which is pretty awesome, I think. I have a lot of my notifications on for the people that I'm subscribed to, just so that I just know, you know what I mean? Like, it's always good to just be like, oh, yeah, that's great. And if you don't feel like watching, don't watch. But if you do feel like watching, then you'll know anytime I put up a new video. So I'm just going to start right away. The first thing I have here, it's a little wet because I've been using it. This is a Real Techniques like cleaning, like a face cleaning sponge. As you can see there, there's lots of texture to this sponge. And I'll tell you what, this is a huge lifesaver. I went on vacation like for an entire week a few weeks ago, and I didn't want to bring my Clarisonic because, you know, it's like a bulky item and I just wanted to pack very light. And then I remembered that I bought this sponge and I was like, oh, let me try it out on vacation. Let me tell you what, it doesn't like take off your makeup. It, like, I mean, you'd have to do it a bunch of times to like remove all of the makeup on your face. But once I washed my face, like, you know, just like rinsed it off with soap and water, I added my face cleanser to this, and this cleaned it really nicely, guys. Like it's got like it feels, it's not, like, how do I say this, the texture? The texture is very much like their beauty blender in that it is the Real Techniques, you know, beauty blender, that it's like very soft and squishy and all of that stuff. It is not rough, but it is rough enough because your skin on your face is thin and very sensitive and very like fragile, basically. It is rough enough that it is going to buff the dead skin off of your face. And I'll tell you what, this really helped me that entire week. I was like super excited that my face was feeling really clean and really nice, and I didn't have any breakouts, which is like huge because anytime I go on vacation, I always tend to break out, and like, it's just the story of my life. But I absolutely think this is like aces. I love it. It's still wet. I use it regularly because it's amazing. The next item is the RCMA translucent setting powder. So basically, I always use a Laura Mercier powder. That's my bae. That's my boo. That's like, I'm always going to go, you know, home to her. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's always going to be my number one. She's the one I'm like walking down the aisle to. This is going to be my side chick. No, this one's my side chick just because it leaves some. I have a white cast, like I have it on now. As you can see, it's a little bit brighter than normal. I also have a tan, so that's that. But it's a little bit brighter than normal. But what I like about it is that like the Laura Mercier, for some reason, I've been really dry under the eyes. I think I'm dehydrated, so I need to drink water, especially because I was on vacation. I was drinking a lot of other things, but I need to drink more water. So my under eyes have been very, very dry. And so I have been using this RCMA powder. This has not like been giving me like a weird, like, I can't explain it. The Laura Mercier was giving me like this weird, like dry looking under eye. And I was like, and even though you can like fix it with, Max Fix Plus, it's like, who wants to keep spraying your face all day? Like, I don't really want to do that, especially when I'm just like hanging out. Then you like look in the mirror and you're like, ooh, and you're like scared of your own reflection. But anyway, so I stopped using the Laura Mercier until I like drink up. I need to drink a lot of water. But this translucent powder is really nice. It's super fine melt, and it makes my face look really nice and like a flawless finish. Leaves a slight white cast for me, which I don't really like, but it doesn't leave my under eyes really dry. The next item that I've been loving, this is the Lumiere Skin Color de Lumiere, the powder, or Le Powder, and this is in 05 translucent. Basically, I've been also just switching between the RCMA and the Lumiere, just because I've been looking for something that is less drying under the eye, and it's been helping. So also what I like about the Lumiere powder, I don't even know, I think they sell it still. I'm not quite sure. I heard a rumor that they weren't selling it anymore, but I feel like they do. But what I like about this translucent powder is that there are flecks of shimmer in it. Beautiful, beautiful shimmer. Now, mind you, it leaves a white cast as well, just so you know. But it's not going to, it doesn't give me flashback. It does give me flashback. I don't know if it gives anybody else flashback, but it doesn't give me flashback. But as you can see, like once you kind of rub it in, and then like if you set it with setting spray, as you can see, it gives like this luminous kind of a sheen to it, which I really like, because like that under your eyes is life. It is like goals, you know what I'm saying? I don't have it on today. I only have the RCMA powder on today. All right, there are two items that are my favorite because they kind of go hand in hand. I have gotten so much darker, just like we have a pool now, so I've just been swimming a lot and going on vacation. I have been using the Ready Set Gorgeous in 315, and I've been combining the Marc Jacobs Remarkable Foundation in Cocoa Light, and it is what I have on now, and it's giving me like an okay match. I don't really have anything super dark because I've never been this dark, because I normally don't like, I'm normally like a vampire, like I put on a huge hat and I wear like a pound of sunscreen because like I'm really scared of wrinkles and things like that. So I normally don't get this dark, but it's almost inevitable when you're swimming every day, and I was on vacation for a week, so it's like really hard to kind of not get coloring, you know what I mean? So those two have been my go-to foundations, and I think the Ready Set Gorgeous oxidizes a little bit, which is probably why I like it like the most for like what's happening right now with my skin. But this alone I don't love, but this bad boy together, and all you need is like a few drops of this and it's like full on coverage, you know what I'm saying? It feels a little cakey though, I will tell you that. I feel like the Remarkable Foundation is slightly cakey feeling on my face, not so much like looking, I don't know, could look like, I don't know. I mean, it gets a little cakey around the mouth for me personally, but it feels like a lot when I wear the Marc Jacobs stuff. The next thing I want to talk about is, oh, this is another setting powder before I like brought something up. No, let me talk about this other setting powder. This is the Laura Mercier Translucent Medium Deep. So I'm not using this under my eyes, but I'm finally dark enough to see a difference on my face. So I've been like cutting my cheeks with this powder as opposed to the lighter one, because I feel like this is way too bright as well, and as opposed to the other Laura Mercier one. But this, the dark one, is perfect. Like I went perfect and went for my complexion. Now I'm able to like cut my cheekbones and like you know, the bridge of my nose and things like that, because I'm only really using these two bad boys for right under my eyes. Okay, so the next thing that I have here is the Ben Nye Lumiere Luxe powder, and this is an Indian copper. I don't know if you guys know Ben Nye, but Ben Nye is like a theatrical makeup brand, and all of their stuff is phenomenal. This kind of reminds me of, what is that brand that has those beautiful highlighters that I cannot think of? Oh, it's gonna drive me crazy. Let me find out. Hold on. Found it. It is the Artist Couture powders. You know, those beautiful, like stunning highlighters that like are blinding. I don't have any of those, shockingly enough. I wanted to get the Jaclyn collaboration, but I was too late and sold out, and I tried it again and then it sold out again. So I was like, oh, but that was the only reason why I was gonna buy them, because of her. I mean, I've tried them like in store and they are absolutely stunning, but these remind me of them, and they're like half the price. Like this is $12.99 for all of this, and this is like a loose powder, and so you can get this at a Halloween store, you can get this online, like anywhere, but you have to be very careful because, like I said, it is a loose powder, and this Indian copper is absolutely stunning. I used it as a highlighter, I use it as a bronzing highlighter, I use it as like for my eyes. It can be put all over your body. I'm really scared because I just don't want to make a mess with this, but I want to show you guys. First of all, it's like severely pigmented. This is absolutely stunning. Do you see that? It's called Indian Copper, and it is by Ben Nye. I will link it below. It is stunning. I think it'll look good on all complexions, fair complexions, dark complexion, any complexion. I really like it. And again, it just reminds me of those beautiful Artist Couture powders, but half the price, which is really nice. And you get a bunch of it, obviously. And I think I'm going to start collecting all the colors, but this Indian Copper one is beautiful. The next item I have is by Colourpop, and I I kind of discovered this because, not discovered it because I've had it for a while, but I stopped using it, and then I was like, I need a purpley like blush I wanted, but I wanted like shine, and I realized, or I remembered that I have this beautiful, gorgeous, stunning blush highlight. It's called Sticky Sweet, and it's their Super Shock Cheek, and it is stunning. It is this gorgeous purple, as you can see. And what I like about their formula is that it's a little bit, it's like soft, but like hard. I can't explain it, but it's absolutely to die for. Just gorgeous. Check this out. They actually have it on their highlighting section, which I think is pretty cool because it's like a really beautiful highlight, but I like to use it as a blush, and I also like to use it for my eyes. But this color, it is so gorgeous. I mean, could you imagine on my face? It is so stunning. I absolutely love it. I have a bunch of Colourpop stuff that I really don't use, but Colourpop is pretty nice. I don't know why I'm not using it. The next two items I'm actually wearing, they're currently on my lips. This is the Jordana Lipliner in Nutmeg. I absolutely love this color. It matches this eyeshadow here, and this is the eyeshadow Hunts in the Jaclyn Hill palette. And as you can see, I'm going to put it on my hand, and it is this beautiful, stunning, almost like a burnt orange. I was going to say nutmeg, but that's the color of it. But yes, like a nutmeg. I don't know if you know like that spice. It's exactly just like that color. It is so stunning. And then it's a funny story about this Ofra liquid lip is that I have been wanting to try Ofra, and I thought to myself like, oh, I should buy some Ofra. I don't have any Ofra. Let me order some Ofra. And then I was going through my collection because I was like organizing it and cleaning it when I was moving here, and I was like, oh snap, I have Ofra lipsticks. And then I realized I did have it from doing that Wantables thing that I used to do, and they sent me like 2 colors, and I'm like, yes! And this color is gorgeous. This is the color Mocha, and I just like tried it for the first time not too long ago, and like I'd say like maybe 3 weeks ago, and it's absolutely stunning. It's a little ashy on my hand because like I'm really dark, but on my lips, as you can see, it's on here. Gorgeous. A beautiful, natural nude for dark complexions. It's like, yes, mama, yes, you know? So that's that. I'm going to try to add my music. I think I don't get copyrighted if it's like 10 seconds of a song, which is a bummer because like, how do you even know if you love it? But I'm just going to try it. I'm just going to really try it. And I'm going to do a couple songs. First of all, it is this beautiful, this song by Demi Lovato is called Sorry Not Sorry. Oh, it's like my anthem. So yeah, so that's been my jam. The next song is by Clean Bandit and Sean Paul, and it is Rockabye Baby. I can't get tired of this song. I can't get tired of it. It's so good. Love that song. Next song is, of course, Humble by Kendrick Lamar. So good. I could listen to that song on repeat and never stop. And this next one, too, is by Ayo and Teo Rolex. I love this song. For that. My next favorite song, where is it? Will you add song? It is called Come Get Her. I love this song. It is by Ray Shrummer? I don't know. Anyway, guys, that is it for my monthly favorites. Let me know if any of these are your favorites. Also, I'm trying to get Marc to film a video with me. I know he did my giveaway, but I'm trying to get him to like do like, hey, meet my boyfriend. Here's some fun facts. This is how we met. Like, you know, things like that. I'm not sure if he's going to be up to it. But if he is, if you have any questions for us, please put them down below. And I hopefully will get him to like film a video. I'm not sure. I make no promises. But anyway, guys, that is it for my video. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. It really helps me out. If you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button. It's absolutely free. And if you are subscribed, thank you guys so much for always watching. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.